from downtown to out in the suburban area
Oh, okay.
and added on to it.
Oh. So that's why it's like you can't really get to that part.
Right.
Hmm.
But they have a lot of gold coins. This is banking in Burke County.
First National Bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at all these like historic items, I realized that I was born in 1985,
Yeah.
but looking at all these like historic items, I could see that things weren't that much different back in the 1940s than they are now. I mean, technology has changed, but a lot of the things even the money wise, it's still similar to how it was
Yeah.
today.
And there's a lot of things that are different.
Well, yeah.
This is an old time barber shop.
Huh. That the way that that is with the I don't know if they wore that over that, but I can imagine that would probably get with your hair being cut with that collar.
Oh,
I can imagine that could get kind of annoying.
That's the kind of collar I wear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you get your hair cut in that?
Yeah. Well, one like this.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't get too bad?
No.
Oh. Okay.
And this is Grandma's kitchen. Icebox, the predecessor of the refrigerator.
Those were a lot smaller back then.
Oh yeah. You had to have ice.
So half of that just was the ice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was cooling everything.
Yeah, there was no electricity.
I know sometimes they used to store foods underground, package
Oh
it.
yeah. The wood stove.
Before the microwave.
Yeah. And the laundry stuff. Butter molds. You could make a cake of butter if you turned it yourself. It would put a pattern on top.
Oh, even didn't it? If they didn't really have electricity back then.
Well, this is newer than that.
Oh, that's much later. Okay.
Yeah. You see, there's an early electric toaster back there. Looks like it could shock you in a heartbeat.
Huh. What is that?
Oh, that's a thing for squeezing oranges.
Oh, that's a juicer then.
Yeah.
Huh. That's how they get orange juice.
Yeah.
The Iceman. Okay, so they would come in, deliver the ice.
Yeah.
And then you would put. How does it I wonder how it stayed cold though in the box.
Well, it was insulated.
Oh, okay.
But it would melt, and there's a tray underneath you had to empty.
Oh.
And this is music, mostly. This is a 1903 Edison gramophone. It plays a wax cylinder. Still works, but it's not very high fidelity.
Yeah, I know the first. They actually had a thing of the first ever recording, and like it sounded like a little strange, but if you think about it, it really wasn't that strange. It was just the first recording.
Yeah, things have improved.
Well, yeah.
And then here's a stereopticon. Have you ever seen one of these?
No.
This is a 3D picture over 100 years old.
Huh.
It has two images. The distance between your eyes. Between them?
I think I looked at it wrong.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a.
you're supposed to look through both at the same time.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I looked at it. I think I looked at it through one lens,
yeah.
and that's why I was. Now, see, those are the
Right.
old ancient pipes.
Yeah. And then musicians, Anna Baker, George Shuffler, Joe Franklin, Johnny Bristol, who wrote songs and was a movie record producer for Motown. Was
That's
from
check
Oregon.
it out.
And-
Wait, Ed Sullivan?
Yeah, Joe Franklin's group was on there in 1958, and this guy wore this suit. He gave us his fiddle. He later played with George Jones and Mel Tillis, who's retired now. He's about 80. This was a still 1930, 181 gallons. They poured out about a block and a half from here.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And this is one man's miniature airplane collection.
Oh, I like this.
With the Wright brothers and goes through the first Gulf War.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the Wright Brothers, me and my sister were in the Wright Brothers Memorial, and I was surprised when you first go there, it's like all grass, and as soon as you it's all like but before that, it was nothing but sand.
Right.
And I was kind of surprised at how like it turned from sand to grass. I was like, that's like a big change.
Yeah.
And they have the Coast Guard. Oh, these were planes from Israel.
Yeah. Israel, Germany, Japan, France, Italy.
They were all pretty much like made the same way, just I guess different colors.
Well, there were design differences too. Here's a propeller that was made in Morgan before World War II by the Bennett Propeller Company. And then this is booty from World War II. This is World War II. This is World War One.
I've noticed they always have movies and stuff about World War II, but you never really see much about World War One.
Well, I was flying back from Europe and they had a movie on the plane about World War One.
Mm-hmm.
And they had taken the film and slowed it down. and colored it and added sound by actors. They could read their lips. And it was amazing.
Wow. I wonder how did they make the own sound though? Or was it they knew how to?
Actors reading.
Oh. That's actually cool. I gotta see that.
I can't remember the name of it. That's a hammock from a ship in World War II.
Wow. I guess it would be a comfortable sleep.
Well, if you're tired enough.
Yeah.
And it'll be warm when you get in it because somebody else was in it before you were.
Oh.
This guy was killed in the Battle of the Bulge. This is from Morganton. Hello, Dottie.
Wait, I'm on my way down there. I want to hand you.
This guy was Eric Cranford from Drexel.
Uh-huh.
He was a helicopter pilot, had fought through 2 battle zones, was at the Pentagon waiting to be released,
Mm-hmm.
and his office is where the plane hit. They never found his body.
Wow.
His wife gave us this. He'd been married a year. And she stood right here after we got up and cried.
This was all the way back in... So that's the style even in 2001?
Yeah.
Huh. Wow.
That's all we've got time for today.
Okay. Well, I would like to thank you for giving me this tour.
Well, we've got as much room downstairs as we've got here. So.
Yeah, I definitely will check it out again. But thank you very much for showing me everything.
Yeah, we've got a general store, a church, room full of bedroom furniture from Drexel in 1930, a dentist office, agriculture, steel,
Wow. I definitely got to come back here.
education, photography, children's room.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely will come back here. But if you're ever in Burke County, or the history of Burke County, come and check out this place because it's very interesting. The historic facts, everything, so. Alright, well, thank you, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so I got permission to actually film inside the History Museum of Burke County, and this has 2 floors, and it is you have to have appointment only, but they were nice enough to let me go in, and they did actually give me a tour. You are going to see my tour because I got it on film, and there's one area I could not film, and I could not film downstairs because I didn't have time, but I did want to get the first part in. As you can see, it's really big. It's actually a lot bigger than it looks, but you definitely should go there because they have a tour guide. He gives you a tour, and it gives you a tour of the history of the Burke County history, or history itself too. But I found out a lot of places that were like Drexel, Hickory, a lot of the furniture places that used to be here are now gone. And they actually took them down too, the buildings. So a lot of the jobs that used to be here aren't anymore. But I want you guys to check out my tour of the museum. And if you're ever in Burke County, not Burke County, if you're ever in Morganton, come check out the History of Burke County Museum. And let's get to the tour. So I'll see you guys when I get inside.